Right? Sam choked with tears. Don't despair, said Strider. You must trust me now. Your Frodo was made of sterner stuff than I guess. In the book, the book Frodo is a lot more tougher and braver than the movie Frodo. As in the movie Frodo was a fucking wuss. Whereas the book Frodo is a lot more tougher, a lot more brave. He confronts the ringwraiths. He draws his sword when he's injured, and he confronts the ringwraiths when they cross the river, obviously. Whereas in the movie, Frodo's a wuss, obviously, right? Your Frodo was made of sterner stuff than I had guessed. Though Gandalf hinted that it might prove so, he is not slain. I think we will resist the evil power of the wound longer than his enemies expect. I will do all I can to help and heal him. Guard him well while I am away. He hurried off and disappeared again into the darkness. Frodo dozed through the pain of his wound was slowly growing, and a deadly chill was spreading from his shoulder to his arm and side. His friends watched over him, warning him and bathing his wound. The night passed slowly and wearily. Dawn was growing in the sky, and the dell was filling with grey light. When Shire at last returned, "Look," he cried, and stooping he lifted from the ground a black cloak that lay there hidden by the darkness. A foot above the lower hem, there was a slash. This was the stroke of Frodo's sword, he said. The only hurt that it did to his enemy, I fear, for it is unharmed. But all blades perished that pierced that dreadful king. More deadly to him was the same of Elbereth, and more deadly to Frodo was this. He stooped again and lifted up a long, thin knife. There was a cold gleam in it, and Strider raised as they saw that near the end its edge was notched, and the point was broken off. Even as he held it up in the growing light, they gazed in astonishment, for the blade seemed to melt and vanish like a smoke in the air, leaving only the hilt in Strider's hand. Alas, he cried, it was this accursed knife that gave the wound. Few now have the skill in healing to match such evil weapons. But I will do what I can, obviously. So Strider is trying to help Frodo a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The Athelas, right? Athelas is the weed, whatever it is. You'll see that later on in the movie, obviously. But Strider's like, yeah, this is beyond my expertise. Frodo needs to go to the Rivendell where the elves have elvish magic and all that stuff. He sat down on the ground and talking, the dagger hilt laid it on his knees, and he sang over it a slow song in a strange tongue. Then sitting aside, he turned to Frodo, and in a soft tone spoke words the others could not catch. From the pouch at his belt, he drew out the long leaves of a plant. These leaves, he said, I have walked far to find, for this plant does not grow in the bare hills, but in the thickets away south of the road. I found it lit in the dark by the scent of its leaves. He crushed a leaf in his finger, and it gave out a sweet and pungent fragrance. It is fortunate that I could find it, for it is a healing plant that the men of the West brought to Middle-earth. Athelas. Remember Athelas the weed in the movie? Yeah, Athelas, the name of it. And it grows now sparse again, only near places where they dwelt or camped of old, and is not known in the north, except to some of those who wander in the wild. It has great virtues, but over such a wound as this healing power may be small. See what I'm saying here? Sparse, like, hey, we need to find this weed called Athelas to help the healing process of Frodo's wound, obviously. But even that plant, Athelas, is beyond what is beyond us. Frodo needs to go to Rivendell because the elves have special elvish medicine to heal him. Obviously, he threw the leaves onto boiling water and bathed Frodo's shoulder. The fragrance of the stream was refreshing, and those that were unhurt felt their minds calmed and cleared. The herb had also some power over the wound, for Frodo felt the pain and also the sense of frozen cold lessen in his side, but the life did not return to his arm, and he could not raise or use his hand. He bitterly regretted his foolishness and reproached himself for weakness of will, for he now perceived that in putting on the ring he obeyed not his own desire, but the commanding wish of his enemies. He wondered if he would have remained, and how they, one more page, you guys, how they would now manage to continue their journey. He felt too weak to stand. The others were discussing this very question. They quickly decided to leave Weathertop as soon as possible. I think now, said Strider, that the enemy has been watching this place for some days. If Gandalf ever came here, then he must have been forced to ride away. He will not return. In any case, we are in great peril here after dark, since the attack of last night. We can hardly meet greater danger wherever we go. As soon as the day was full, they had some hurried food and packed. It was impossible for Frodo to walk, so they divided the greater part of their baggage among the four of them, and put Frodo on a pony. In the last few days, the poor beast had improved wonderfully. It already seemed fatter and stronger, and begun to show an affection for its new masters, especially for Sam. Bill Ferny's treatment must have been very hard for the journey in the wild. It seemed so much better in its former life. They started off in a southerly direction. This would mean crossing the road. It was the quickest way to more wooded country, and they needed fuel. Frodo said that Frodo must be kept warm, especially at night, while fire would be some protection for them all. It was also his plan to shorten their journey by cutting across another great loop of the road. East beyond Weathertop, it changed its course and took a wide bend northwards. They made their way slowly and cautiously round the southern western slopes of the hill, and came in a little while to the edge of the road. There was no sign of the riders, but even as they were hurrying across, they heard far away two cries, a cold voice calling, and a cold voice answering. Trembling, they sprang forward, and made for the thickets that lay ahead. The land before them sloped away southwards, but it was wild and pathless, and bushes and stunted trees grew in dense patches with wide barren spaces in between. The grass was scanty, coarse, and gray, and the leaves in the thickets were fading and falling. And that ends my read along for today. I'm on page 261. So Frodo gets stabbed by the what? By the poison's blade, obviously. And then Strider and then the hobbits attend him, obviously. They carry Frodo on a pony, all that stuff. They're now making their way towards Rivendell, obviously. And they eventually meet Glorfindel. And Strider's like, yeah, Strider's pretty much like, yeah, we need to find this weed called Ethelas. Ethelas is a healing herb, obviously, that can help Frodo wound heal, obviously. But even that the weed Ethelas is beyond what is beyond them. As Frodo needs to go to the elves, because the elves have elvish medicine, obviously, to help heal Frodo's wound. That's why in the movie, even though Peter Jackson followed 20% of the story, Frodo had Strider gets the weed, obviously, and he puts it on Frodo's wound, obviously, but Frodo need elvish medicine. That's why Arwen had to take him to Rivendell. They got because the elves have like magical healing, whatever it is, elvish medicine, whatever it is. See what I'm saying? And that ends by read along for what? For chapter 12, obviously. Now I can babble on as usual. As you guys are obviously happy. Oh, I don't like it, bro, when you babble on. Yes. And all you Lord of the Rings fans, you're happy. I read Lord of the Rings. I'm almost done. Book 1. I only have a good, 16, 19 pages left. And I am done book 1 of Lord of the Rings. So in a good, around November 4th, November 5th, around there, I'll be done book 1. And around that time, I'll also be done going over my book. Because I have what? I have so much what? And once I finish going over my book, I'll make that interesting video while talking depth about my 3 movies. The Great Escape movie, very unique, and the Hidden Map movie. I'm going to tell you all the ideas I have for that movie, man. Look at an amazing story. Whereas in my last video, the clarification video, I was very brief for like 30 minutes. Whereas I'm going to talk in depth for a good like hour plus, hour and a half, talk about my 3 movies. You're looking at an interesting video for that. Once I make this video, I will go to the store, get a pack of smokes. I just got a pack of smokes today, and I will probably eat some pizza. Eat some store-bought pizza, and I'll come back and enjoy the show. As Ivan, what do? I pretty much sleep. I wake up around, 5 o'clock. And as soon as I wake up, I make a coffee for myself upstairs. I make the video for a good 2 hours, and I go, I pretty much watch games, I watch my videos. And then I take a shower, upload my video, and I take a shower, and I walk to the store, I buy a pack of smokes. Usually by the time I come back, my videos are usually uploaded by then. That's pretty much what I do. Yeah. The reason why I'm addicted to staying in this basement is because I haven't been working for like 3 years. Had the doors been open on me, I wouldn't be like this. I wouldn't be sitting in my basement all day. No, I'd be working, obviously. Hence why once I'm with my wife, I'm no longer going to be this guy who sits in his basement. No. Now that I'm in a relationship and I have all this money, I'm actually going to hang out. I'm actually going to hang out with my wife. I'm going to do all these great things with her, obviously. As right now, because I'm poor and I'm a bum, I just sit in my basement. I just watch TV. I watch games. I watch my videos on YouTube. I get food. I get bread. That's pretty much what I do, obviously. Once I am king and watching with me, I'm finally gonna do stuff with VJ. Huge bucket list. I'm saying go clothes shopping, get some nice clothes, go exercise at the gym, go to restaurants, watch movies with her in the condo. I want to do a tradition where me and VJ we watch movies too. You know what I'm saying? Because guaranteed when Xan's gets released, me and VJ are gonna do a tradition where we watch Xan's like once a week. Every Friday we go, hey VJ, let's watch Xan's again. We order food and we watch Xan's again. As you guys are obviously going to do that every week too, obviously. As Xan's is the kind of movie you'll be watching like once every week. Because it's an Ivan movie, obviously. An Ivan and VJ movie, obviously. And Zane's is the kind of movie you'll be going back and watching every week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna be watching Zane's like every week, and then once the Great Escape movie comes out, you guys are gonna be so excited to watch that movie. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be excited to watch that documentary. You're gonna rewatch the documentary probably at least once a week, and you're gonna rewatch the movie once a week because you're looking at something amazing. Yeah. That's why Zane's is worth the $180. Because I'm gonna price the series for a good $180. It's worth the $180 because it's a series. It's a movie series you're gonna be watching like every week, man. See, I'm not gonna rip people off and charge them like $400 for a set. No, it's too expensive. But $180, $200 is affordable. Most people can afford that. You see what I'm saying? And most people, if you're a middle class, if you're making $50,000 a year, you can afford $180. You can afford it. It's affordable. You see, and the posters will probably be like $80, $100 for 6 posters. A good $80 for 6 posters around there. But I'm gonna release my posters months before the documentary movie gets released, obviously. So as soon as post production's finished, and the photographers took the pictures with we got me and my wife and the actors got together in the photography studio. The photographers take the pictures. Me and what? The pictures now get featured. We send Amazon a file and then the posters are ready for purchase on Amazon. And Web Design will put the link, buy posters here. And you click the link, you can buy your posters on Amazon. And most of the world will buy the posters. It's nice having a poster collection in your house. It's going to build excitement for the movie. Oh my God, look at these posters. Ivan and Luigi and all the actors are badass movie stars. You're going to see me with my sword. You know, see all the actors, Lithia, all that stuff. That's going to be top notch. Yeah. Right? Yeah, so stay tuned for that final announcement where I'll be talking about my life, man. The reason why I want to end off my life is that way you guys know what I went through. You guys are blind by your envy. You don't see your evil. You know I'm innocent. You know I'm a virgin, and you're willing to have me be a porn star sheriff for the rest of my life. Why? Because you guys are reprobate people. You're nothing but a messing with me, man. You don't see your evil. You're blind by your envy completely, and you're reprobate people, obviously. You want to have a virgin man who's in a relationship share for the rest of his life when you guys all had your moments with your boyfriends and girlfriends and husbands and wives. And I can't have that with my wife because you guys are obviously what? You're selfish people. You want your full cake and you're fucking evil people, man. You're nothing but a mess and white, man. We're fucked up people. We're selfish. Yeah, you're selfish people. You think you have the right to have control over your relationship, and me and my wife don't have the right to have control over our relationship. You guys are crazy people, man. You're nothing but a mess and white, man. Yeah. Right? Right? And once the step family sit me upstairs, they're going to be polite to me at first, but eventually their true nature will come out because they don't want me what? They don't want me being with my wife, and they don't want me half-ass control. Hence why I'm going to keep saying that. The passage in the Bible where Jesus tells Judas, hey, whatever you want to do it quickly. I'm going to tell the step family, hey, man, whatever you want to do to this innocent man, do it quickly. If you want me to have sex with my stepmother, with my wife, go right ahead. If you want me to do that, go right ahead. If you want to turn me into a porn star and kill me afterwards, go right ahead. I'm just saying, you're going to get your rip-off sex. So if you want to cause mess in my wife's life, go right ahead. All because you're envy. I'm just saying, if you want to kill me, you kill me all you want. I'm just saying, once I pay my dues, I am taking my wife, I'm taking my money, and I'm peace the fuck out there after this. And you guys will not be saved. Yeah. As once I leave that room, I'm going to cry my eyes out. Because you guys are going to try me to show you that I am brave and I choose death, obviously, as I'm not going to let you do it like that. I know sharing and selling is a trap. I'm not fucking stupid. I know I get a trashy wife. I know my wife would see hell. And I know me and her relationship will most likely end. And we just constantly fucking so many men. I'm fucking so many women. The relationship won't work, man. You guys know the relationship won't work because you're crazy psychopaths. We all want them, like, you know what I'm saying? Just have them be together. Let's have them share. Because you guys are fucking crazy people. You know the relationship won't work, but you're crazy psychopaths. You don't see your evil because you're blind by your envy. You're crazy people, man. Yeah. Obviously, right? Anyway, so I come back from death. I don't know, the day happens, I come back from death. I don't know, the early morning I wake up. I don't know, a couple days later I wake up. 3 days later, I think I'm gonna wake up 3 days later. 3 days later, I don't know. 3 days later, I wake up in the hospital. I'm dead for 3 days, and then during those 3 days, I'm what? I'm transforming my body, obviously. And then 3 days later, I don't know. I wake up early in the morning, or I wake up like 3 days later in the hospital. 1 minute later, I wake up in the hospital. I'm like, holy shit, I'm alive. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I wake up, I'm gonna cry my eyes. Oh my god, I just suffered death, man. Oh my god, I got death over it. I got over it. Oh my god, the debt's now fucking paid. I'm gonna be so happy. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cry. I just fucking came back from death, obviously. And I'm like, oh my god, the debt's now fucking paid. I paid my debt. The world got their bullshit sex from Ivan, obviously. They got their bullshit sex from VJ. They caused the rest of my life, and I died for my wife. I paid my debt. My wife's now fresh. You can see me. And I'm gonna be so freaking excited. Oh my god, the debt's now fucking paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be so freaking excited. Because something crazy. You know, I'm gonna be so freaking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And my wife will be that night, that very day when I go back to bed, VJ will now see the light. I'm gonna hear the moaning sounds. You're gonna hear the moaning sounds of VJ. VJ's fucking crazy. VJ can now see me when she has sex with me. There's no more crying, thank God. You might hear some noise. VJ can now see me. It's no more crying, thank goodness, man. You know what I'm saying? I come home, my family cries their eyes out. I'm like, man, you can cry all you want. You're wicked people. You're not going to be saved. VJ's family will cry their eyes out too, obviously. But I told you, it's hard to feel empathy for someone after what they do. They're wicked people. They don't deserve to be saved, obviously. They let me release my book on Lulu. They hired someone to, they help the person helps me release my book on Lulu, obviously. I sign up to my Lulu account. I set up my payment, my payment structure, my payment options, obviously. PayPal Canadian, obviously, because I'm Canadian. Obviously, I have my own PayPal account. I set the whole thing up, and then I released my print for $100, and I released my ebook for $22. And the moment I release my book for purchase on Lulu, you guys will know. I'm gonna tag it, Zanus, Last Hope for Zanus. You know what I'm saying? Zanus and Last Hope for Zanus. Zanus, Last Hope for Zanus, The Last Hope for Zanus. I'll have like 3 tags. That's good enough. 3 tags, or I don't also have Ivan O'Mara too. Ivan O'Mara, I'll have those tagged on my on the search, obviously, on the search button. That way, when you guys go to the Lulu account, all you have when you search for books, you can just type in Last Over Zanus and the book will pop up. You guys can buy it, obviously. And I have the keys. You guys will know because I have the keys. You guys will know. You guys will know the website, everything. I have the keys, obviously. You guys will know, obviously. I'm not making any videos for you, zero. The moment I release my book for purchase on Lulu, I'm immediately going to buy my print right away because I know the whole world's going to go on a frenzy ordering my book, man. Especially the book nerds. Because book nerds, the fantasy book nerds are crazy, crazy nerds and they love reading books, they're going to be lined up to buy my ebook or print, man. A lot of them will buy my print because fantasy nerds like having a collection in their house, obviously. They like having a print collection in their house. But a lot of them will buy, I don't feel like waiting. I don't feel like waiting 2 weeks. That's why a lot of them will just buy the ebook. I don't feel like waiting. I'll just buy the ebook. You know what I'm saying? They buy the ebook. It's a good chance Victoria Justice will buy the ebook because Vita doesn't feel like waiting 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't feel like waiting 2 weeks for the print to arrive in the mail. I'll just buy the ebook and read it on my laptop. Because when you buy the ebook, you just have to download the PDF file and you can read it on your laptop. You see what I'm saying here? You can read it on your laptop, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And during those 30 days, I will that very day when I come out of death, I'm going to get beer because I should have some money in my account. I probably have a couple $100 in my account. I'm gonna get beer, get drunk, and celebrate. Get food, get beer. I don't know if I get drunk. No, I'm gonna get drunk. I'll get 12 beers. I might get 12 beers, get food, and I get a laugh out of my final announcement. Watch games on YouTube. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss. I might even watch VJ's videos. I kind of so. Oh my god, this is VJ when she was a Savage Australian Sports in Hollywood, and now she's about to become queen with me. Yeah, man, it's been crazy. Let's see, visit all those places I have memory of. The Depanneur here in Elmer, the shawarma place here in Elmer. You know what I'm saying? Bob's Pizza, where I get slices all the time. Pizza slices with garlic sauce. Fucking amazing pizza. Obviously. The Ultramar gas station where I get my beer and smokes. McDonald's, all those places. I want to go to Dinty's. I want to go to Dinty's and have a beer and eat some food there. I've never been to Dinty's before. I also want to go to the restaurant in the marina. The first place I'm going to visit is the restaurant in the marina. I'm gonna take a cab there. Yeah, I want to go to this restaurant in Marina. I have a beer there. I eat some food. You know what I'm saying? And after that, I'm going to go to Dinty's, and after that, I'm gonna go to all these places I have a memory of, like Snack Shack. There's a place here called Snack Shack. A diner. There's a diner in Elmer called Snack Shack. They have nice burgers, nice patin, nice food, man. There's a diner here in Elmer. I'm gonna miss those places. I have good memory in all those places. That's why I'm gonna go to all. I'm gonna go to all these places. The Elmer Bar. I'm not gonna go at night. I'll probably go during the day. Have a picture there. Have one picture. Just enjoy myself. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss this place. I have good memories here. Go there a few times. I'm saying. I'm most likely gonna watch a movie on theaters too during the 30 days too. Take a cab to Hull. Watch a movie on Cineplex and watch a movie on theaters. You know, oh my god, I'm about to become king. You know what I'm saying, yeah, you're looking at something fucking crazy, man. I'm gonna be so excited to see my wife. Oh my god, I'm about to see my beautiful wife now. You see what I'm saying here? Right? And VJ will be saying her final 4-day goodbyes too to Los Angeles. As VJ obviously has good memory in a lot of places on that. I don't know. The place where they filmed Victorious, there's a good chance VJ might go past that place. Oh my god, I filmed Victorious here. Good memories here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? VJ, well, I don't know. I used to. VJ obviously has memories of restaurants that she goes to in Los Angeles too. And I guarantee VJ will be hanging out alone, waiting for me. She'll be hanging out alone, looking at all the trends. She'll be hanging out on her own, looking at all the trends. Obviously, oh my god, look at Ivan now. Ivan's a king now, and I'm about to become queen with him. She's gonna have that smile on her face. She's gonna be so happy, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be so happy too, because I'm excited to see my baby, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see my beautiful baby. Just like VJ is excited to see her beautiful baby too, obviously. Because we're both each other's babies, obviously. Because I'm VJ's husband, I'm obviously her baby, obviously. That's why when I pay this fee and I die, she's gonna cry, obviously. You're my baby, you know what I'm saying? Just like VJ's obviously my baby too, obviously. Yeah. You're gonna see VJ. VJ will guarantee be hanging out on her own. She won't want to hang out with her family because her family are wicked, obviously. She knows at the same time she'll no longer want to hang out with her so-called friends. So her so-called friends are all fucking wicked. And VJ will guarantee be hanging out on her own, and she's gonna go to places where she has good memory of us. Because I want VJ to say her final 4-day goodbyes too. Los Angeles too. It's not just about me. I want VJ to also have her say her final 4-day goodbyes too. Obviously, as VJ obviously has good memories of places in Vancouver. Obviously, VJ has good memories of all those places. You see what I'm saying here? VJ has good memories of all those places. Obviously, I don't know. 30 days go by. You know what I'm saying? 30 days go by. 30 days go by. I log into my email, to my Hotmail, obviously. It's like you have received a payment from PayPal. Yeah. I wonder how much I got paid. You know what I'm saying? Am I really going to be a billionaire? Is it really real? Is this a dream or is it really real? You know what I'm saying? I clicked the statement, obviously. You know, I don't know, Ivan, you got paid $6.7 million. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, holy shit, I'm fucking rich. I'm a fucking billionaire, you know what I'm saying? I cry my eyes out because I know what the hell I went through just to make this money, obviously. And I transfer that money to my what? I transfer that money to my what? To my what? I transfer that money to my what? To my Scotiabank account. You know, like, holy shit, I'm fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? My wife will know I got paid. You guys will know I got paid because I have the keys, obviously. You'll know I got paid, obviously. And the moment I get that check, I'm gonna pack everything in my room my whole room will be emptied. As during those 30 days, I'm gonna get rid of all my shitty clothing, donate to the thrift store, Big Brother. I'll keep my notebooks I wrote for Xana's Treasure because that's sacred to me, obviously. And my Lord of the Rings series, I'm gonna keep that too, because that's sacred to me too. Because I want to keep my Lord of the Rings series, obviously. Everything else, I'm just gonna donate my clothes. My shitty clothing, I throw it in the garbage, and my clothing, my other clothing that are good, I donate to Value Village. I'll donate this table, this background, all that stuff during my TV. Donate all that during my 30 days, obviously. Because I will no longer need this TV anymore because me and VJ are going to buy a nice brand new TV. Nice top-notch 4K TV in our living room, obviously. Right. And the TV that I have is in good condition, obviously. Right. And once I what? And once I get that check, I'm immediately gonna book my hotel at the Chateau Cartier for 10 days. I'm gonna tell VJ, look, sweetie, I don't want you coming to see me during those 10 days. Give me 4 days, and when I get that check, I'll stay at the hotel for 10 days, and I'll come and see you in Los Angeles. I know VJ wants to see me badly, but please, sweetie, give me 10 days, and after the 10 days, I'll come and see you because I know you're fucking crazy. You want to see me bad. Yes, I want to see you badly too, but I don't want you fucking coming to visit me now. And she'll listen to me because I say her fucking ass. Obviously. So I booked that hotel for 10 days. It's a good chance I'll grab a bite to eat. And we'll guarantee you when I grab a bite to eat, I don't know, before I book the hotel, I might grab a bite to eat at the restaurant or something like that. And you can, I might grab a bite to eat or something like that at the shawarma shop or Subway or something like that, or Bob's Pizza. And I guarantee when I go to that store, you're gonna see some people will even give me dirty ass looks. They're gonna hate. People are gonna hate on me, man. They'll give me dirty ass looks because they know, oh my god, Ivan's the son of God. He has the keys. He made easy money off his book. He wrote a masterpiece. He made easy billions off his book, obviously. Whereas all of us are all making 50, 60, 70, $80,000 a year, $90,000, $100,000 a year, and Ivan can make his easy billions. Whereas these guys can't make their easy billions because they're normal people. Whereas Ivan's not normal. Ivan's the son of God. That's why Ivan can make his easy billions, obviously. And he wrote a masterpiece, $1 billion story. That's why some people even give me dirty. I don't know, when I go to the depanneur, when I go to the Ultramart, some people might give me dirty looks. You know what I'm saying? Because they know Ivan has the keys. He made his easy billions, and we're all making I don't know, $14, $15 an hour, and Ivan made his easy billions. That's why everyone hates. Hence why I'm gonna keep saying this. Everyone in my life, I now understand why everyone in my life treat me like shit because of their envy, obviously. Yeah, we know Ivan's the son of God. We know Ivan's the creator of the universe. We know Ivan has the hottest wife in the world, hottest woman in the world. Whereas we all have above average looking woman, obviously. And even if you do have a hot wife or a hot woman, they're not as hot as VJ, obviously. It doesn't get any better than VJ. Ivan has the hottest woman in the world. He gets the hot smoking VJ with a glowing beauty. Obviously, Ivan and VJ will be living forever in the world, young forever. Ivan's going to be a multi-billionaire, whereas we're all making 50s, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100,000 a year. Even the people in Darcy who make $200,000 a year and are successful. My point is, none of those guys are going to be me. You see what I'm saying here? It's tough enough to make a million. Like all these guys who are normal people in Darcy, it's tough for them. It's tough in this world to be a millionaire. To be a millionaire is even tough in this world. And Ivan makes his easy billions. And that's why everyone in my life treat me like shit because of their envy, obviously. They're envious of my wealth. Ivan has the keys. All he has to do is write a book and he gets to make his billions, obviously. He has the hottest woman in the world. Doesn't get any better than Victoria Justice. I've seen many attractive women on the outside, obviously, but none of them are Victoria Justice. And Victoria Justice has natural beauty. She has rare beauty. It doesn't get any better than VJ, man. That's why I'm fucking lucky, obviously. That's why they all hate on me so much. I guarantee you all those guys in Darcy, when they watch VJ's videos, you know what I'm saying, they look at her pictures like, man, Ivan's lucky, man. Ivan has a hot-ass fucking wife. Yeah, man. I have a hot-ass fucking wife. They watch your videos like, holy shit, man, this is Ivan's wife. Ivan has a hot-ass wife, yes. Sometimes I can't believe the chick is my wife. But at the same time, I know I'm God. Yeah, Ivan, you're God, you're handsome. Yeah, I know I'm very handsome, obviously. But sometimes I can't believe that chick's my wife, obviously. See what I'm saying here? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I know I booked my hotel for 10 days. And during those 10 days, I will what? I will go to Ottawa and buy a few clothes. 1 or 2 pair of shoes, 2 or 3 pair of pants, and like 2 or 3 pair of shirts. That's enough. That way when I see my wife, I look pretty fly, obviously. And then me and Vijay will do our real clothes shopping when we go to Vancouver. Yeah, Vijay, once we go to Vancouver, register our car, me and you can start doing we can go on a clothes shopping spree. We booked that suite at the hotel and we go on a huge clothes shopping spree. We're going to have to store all our clothes in the hotel, obviously. Me and Vijay are going to go on a huge clothes shopping spree. It's been crazy. We're going to go to the top-notch stores in Vancouver and go on a huge clothes shopping spree. Obviously. And during those 30 days, you're going to experience some fame of Ivan Lemaire. As fans are guaranteed going to ask you for, yeah, Ivan, I read your book and I have a picture with you. Guaranteed some people are going to ask you for pictures. And you're going to see those pictures trending online. And Vijay will be like, oh my god, this is a foreshadowing. Ivan is about to become king. And I queen with him. Yes. When you see those trending pictures of me when I pay this fee, and when I wait my check for the final 30 days, obviously, instead of how I get by when I'm poor, obviously, this is a foreshadowing of the future when Ivan and Vijay are king, queen. And you guys are all going to remember the poor Ivan. Oh my god, this is Ivan before he got that check. And you see, as soon as I'm with my wife, you see the career transition. You see me wearing nice clothing, wearing nice shoes, driving nice cars. You see the quick transition. It's so weird seeing the quick transition. Yeah, it's how Sass gonna be, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna shut my camera.